The eclipse. Everybody's talking about it. When I think about this event, not only is it an astronomy event, it's a theological event. Now, there are those that get caught up with Matthew 24 and say, oh, this is the end of the world. Well, there's been thousands of eclipses since Jesus spoke those words in Matthew 24. Plus, the Bible makes very clear that nobody knows the hour of the Lord's return. We know the hour of this eclipse, so you can X that out. Okay, so everybody needs to calm down with that, the blood moons and everything else. So let's calm down. The only blood that matters is the blood of Christ. That's what matters. That's what matters. That's what matters. That's good theology right there. Now, what I will say as well is about this eclipse is that it's reminding us of the glory of God and the sovereignty of God. I'll explain the glory. When you think about the fact that the earth is the viewing spot for eclipses, shows you that God has put human life here for a reason. And part of that reason God has allowed us is to discover his creation. Psalm 19, verse 1 declares, the heavens proclaim the glory of the Lord. The skies display his craftsmanship. You know, when you think about the sun, God has placed it far enough away from the earth that it wouldn't burn us to a crisp, but close enough that it gives us the necessary energy for our plants and the systems that we have here on earth. All for the glory of God. The universe is his canvas that he has adorned. And then I'll leave you with this thought. Now, they've been able to pinpoint this eclipse. But NASA, every astronomer and scientist, every world military, there's nothing they could do to stop it. Because he's sovereign. He wants it to happen at this time. It's going to happen at this time. Because he's sovereign. And when we look to these events, it's a theology lesson. It's a reminder that God is sovereign. That he is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. That he is worthy for us to say, I must decrease and he must increase. Because he's the God of not just my life, not just my block. He's the God of the universe. And he sits on his throne. And he promises to bless as we increase our commitment to him. And so, in the ancient times, people looked at eclipses as bad omens. But the people of God need to look at the eclipse as a reminder of the promises of God. That the grass withers and the flowers fade, but the word of God stands forever.